Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ari and today we're getting into it. It's been a while since I posted a yoga flow and that's exactly what's in store. A little bit of a releasing, feel-good flow. It'll be powerful, it'll be really focused and grounding and balancing and to leave feeling energized and just more in tune with our bodies. So all you need today is just your body. I have no equipment. Although if you would like to set up, I do have a pair of blocks, one at the top of my mat, one at the back of my mat. We will be working the mat using and creating space facing front, side, and back. So if you want to have a good position to put the video itself, I would recommend somewhere in the middle so you don't completely turn around. And if you want to use a frame of reference, have to turn and look towards me again. That's all you need to know. The rest is just to find your center. Let's do that together, okay? Let's come into a tabletop position, finding an easy way onto your knees and your wrists just beneath your shoulders, your knees or hips width. Untuck your toes, find a neutral spine. So sucking in your pelvis, looking just up to the top of the mat. And from here, we breathe in, arching our belly to mat. And then we exhale, cat spine. So move through some cat and cows, finding a little bit of fluidity as Gunnar comes to join the party. He always seems to wake up right as I click to start recording. Finding space, moving around as feels good for you. And from here, let's shift all the way back down to our heels and then come up like a wave. So moving through space. And again, inhale up to tabletop and exhale back to your heels. Let's take one more just because it feels so good. And then back through onto your heels. And next time you come up, find a neutral spine. And we'll begin to thread the needle. So from here, we'll reach our left arm up towards the ceiling and then exhale, thread underneath your right. Inhale, two more just like that. Reach up, look up. And exhale, threading underneath. Last one here. Inhale, reach up, look up. And then exhale, threading underneath. And your ear can come down to the mat and crossing your left ankle over your right. You can find a little bit more of a twist as you bring your chest towards the right. Maybe your right arm finds its way floating up above you in space, or finding a little bind coming behind your back. And then we'll unwind the way we came. Maybe you reach up and plant your hand again. Undo your bind of your feet. And then we reach up with the left towards the ceiling. And exhale, we find center. Now let's sit up again and we'll do that on the other side. Reaching up with the right, we thread the needle, coming down onto the mat. Inhale, reach up, look up. And exhale, thread. Last one, just like this. Inhale, reach up, look up. And then exhale, we thread. And our ear comes to the mat. And just as we did the other side, you can cross your right foot over your left heel. And maybe your left arm finds its way to the ceiling. Be still. Enjoy the twist. Or maybe your hand finds its way to your back. Gunnar's definitely joining in now. And then we'll unwind the way we came, placing our left underneath our shoulder. We reach up on an inhale and look up. Uncross the toes and find ourselves back in center. And from here, we'll start to tuck our toes and shifting back oh so slowly, pushing back and up into our first downward facing dog. Breathe in and breathe out. From here, look up towards your hands and we'll ripple roll out to plank pose. Adjust as needed in your space. And then again, we'll shift back, downward dog. And again, we shift out to plank. This time we'll rock onto our right side, reach up with our left. Just a moment here in side plank. And then we come back through center, tip onto the other side, opening up our other direction, right arm towards the ceiling. And then back to plank, shift back, downward dog. 2 more just like this, right? So on to our plank, reaching up with our left. Exhale down, shift to the other side, reach up with the right. Back to center, shift downward facing dog. Last one here, out to plank, rock onto our right. Great control. And again, onto our left, reaching up, look up. Exhale, downward facing dog. So good. So good. You begin to pedal out your heels here. Finding space, finding your center, and then finding stillness. We'll begin to flow. Reaching up with our right foot, we take a nice hip release, opening up, rolling out our ankle, and then bringing our knee towards our nose. We place it down on the mat and come up into a low lunge. Untuck the toes, reaching up, look up. And then exhale, we twist to the right. And again, just like that, reach up. Exhale, twist. Inhale, reach. And exhale, twist. From here, we tip down, left hand plants, and we lift up a good low lunge twist on the side. Maybe you come into the blade edges of your feet because it feels so good in the IT band. Let's reach our right arm up overhead, growing higher in our hip. Feel that nice stretch. And then exhale, plant the hands, frame the foot. Back knee comes back down to the mat and we'll swivel, opening up towards the left. Hello again. So now your back foot, our left leg is parallel with the back of the mat. Our right foot points out front and we have T arms. Good. So we inhale, reach forward, and then exhale, just like a kneeling side angle. We push up overhead, and then inhale, come up through T, and exhale back. Fallen triangle, reaching back overhead. And then up again, bending through, and we reach up in front of our space. Up again, and then exhale towards the back. Extend the leg long, reach up towards the ceiling. Great work, you guys. We come up, we frame the foot, and we step back into plank. First chaturanga of class. Maybe you come all the way down to the mat and you lift up into cobra, or come up into upward facing dog, pelvis, hips, all off the mat. And then we shift back downward facing dog. Great work. And then we lift our left leg towards the ceiling. We give that hip release on this side, feeling so good. You can roll out your ankle here. And then bring it up towards our nose and we plant it in between our hand, back knee on the mat, reach up, look up, untuck your toes. And just as we did, we take our twists. Exhale, twist towards the left. Inhale, nice and long. Exhale, we twist. Inhale, nice and long. And then exhale, we twist and we hold. Just one breath, feeling good in our space. And then we plant our right hand and we lift up, tuck the toes, coming up into a nice low lunge twist. Left arm reaches up over our space. And maybe you feel so good that you tip onto the blade edges of your feet. Either left arm can point back or up overhead, reaching up out of our hips. Inhale. And exhale, we plant, framing our foot. And this time we swivel to the right side of the mat. I'll just turn to face you. So my right foot is planted, left leg is shooting up in front, and arms come to T. We reach up over our head, over like a kneeling side angle. And then coming up again, we reach towards the back. Left arm comes overhead, left leg extends. Come up through T on an inhale and exhale overhead. Inhale up. Gosh, this feels so good. Extending the left leg, long left arm overhead. And last time towards the front, we reach up overhead. And then we come to frame the foot. Good work. And then we step back into plank and your chaturanga. Coming down, lifting up, upward facing dog or cobra. And then shifting back, downward facing dog. So good. Let's get into this, you guys. A little bit of standing work. Let's bring our right leg up towards the ceiling and take some nice taps. So tapping down just behind the left foot and lifting up. Give me 3 more just like that. Inhale up. Exhale, tap. Inhale up. Exhale, we tap. Last one. Inhale up. And exhale, tap. Great work. Last time we lift our leg and we send it forward in between our hands. Good work. This we come up through high lunge. Extend everything nice and long. So my legs are coming up completely straight. And from here we exhale and now we twist looking over to the right side. Feel that good release. Inhale nice and long. Look to the center. And exhale, twist and settle. Inhale nice and long. And exhale, twist and settle and hold. A nice round of breath here. And then together we spiral open, a nice drama for yoga class, opening into warrior 2. Not here for long. We reach forward, grab our paintbrush, and exhale, we paint the sky, reverse warrior. And then together we come back forward, and right elbow comes to right knee, reaching up over space into side angle. Let's keep moving here. Come up through warrior 2, back into reverse. And exhale, using our breath, we come forward, side angle. 2 more here. Inhale up, exhale back. And come on forward, in your time, in your space. Just like that reverse warrior, together we'll hold in side angle, reaching up over ear, left arm reaching up, pushing through, lifting through our hips. Breathe in and breathe out. Last round of breath in and out. Together we lift up through space, coming up and settling back into Skandasana to the back of the mat. So we're leaning down past into our yogi lateral squat here. Front foot is up towards the ceiling. Our hands can be down in front or out in front of our chest. We hold here. And then together we spin towards the back of our mat. Low lunge, and a low lunge twist. Our left arm comes up towards the ceiling, lifting up through our hips. Our glutes are engaged. Inhale. And on an exhale, we tip onto the blade edges of our feet. We look back towards our back foot and reach back. Reaching up overhead on an inhale, lift our hips, and exhale, we settle back. Horizon lunge, reach towards your back foot. Inhale up, and exhale, settled. Great work. Inhale up, and exhale, we plant in front, framing our back foot, which is now our front foot, and we lift together, be dragging our foot up in space into a supported warrior 3, standing single leg kick here. If you'd like to have your block, now would be the time to put it underneath, just a little bit in front of your left hand. Good work, you guys. Good. So from here, we breathe in and we find a nice twist, opening up into half moon, adjusting a ponytail as needed. Amazing the type of weight that even that can make me shake. Breathing in and breathing out. If you'd like to, you can reach back for your back foot and come into a little bow and arrow. Ooh, I am shaky. Embrace the shakes, embrace the wobbles. And then releasing the back foot, we frame again, bringing both of our hands down onto the mat, fingertips. And then together, using your strength, we come up into a single leg standing mountain pose with our knee tucked. Good work. How'd you do? From here, we can take a twist over to the right side. Either our left hand comes onto our right knee, or we can extend the right leg in front of us, coming into a nice twist. Breathe in and breathe out. Good work, you guys. Looking out to the side, woo, or to the back. And then looking out in front now. Can you keep your leg up in space? Hands come up overhead. I love it. And then together, nice and slow, we pendulum the foot and set it down gently, long step back, high lunge. Inhale. And then exhale, open up warrior two, meeting in reverse warrior, tip back. Inhale. And then exhale, can you swivel now to the front of the mat again? Setting up reverse warrior, back to the front. And then cartwheel the hands down. Frame the foot, step back, plank pose. And then chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. So good, you guys. We're working like a clock. Playing with space. Playing with time. Breathe in and breathe out. And then together we lift our left foot towards the ceiling and we'll take those taps. So tapping the toes down behind the right foot now. And we lift. Inhale and exhale. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more just like that. Inhale up. And exhale down. On our last inhale, we raise our foot towards the ceiling, and then exhale, we step it up in between our hands, and we meet in a high lunge. Extending our legs nice and long, nice and straight. As we exhale, we settle, bending into our front leg, twist towards the left. Hello. Inhale, center, reach up, and exhale, twist. So good. Inhale up. And exhale, settle and twist. Hold. So good. Breathe in and breathe out. And then together, let's add some drama and spiral open into warrior two. Facing the top of the mat. Reach for your paintbrush just ever so slightly in front of your knee. And together, we reach back, reverse warrior, paint the sky. And then exhale, bringing into side angle, right arm overhead. We're not here for long. We will keep flowing. And then back we come, reverse warrior, inhale. And exhale, side angle. Two more here. Inhale back. And exhale, side angle. One more just like this. Coming up through warrior two, back into reverse warrior. And then all the way forward, we meet in side angle. Here we will hold for a few rounds of breath. Nice and strong, lifting up out of your space. Your right arm overhead, creating a nice line of energy from your fingertips to your toes. Inhale and exhale. And then together we look down to come up, extend everything nice and long, and together we settle into Skandasana towards the back of the mat. My front foot is now completely towards the ceiling or as high as it can be. Hands are in prayer in front of my chest, or maybe they're on the floor in front of you. Inhale Exhale, we spiral to the back of the mat again. So we're looking towards the back here. And then we lift up, twisted low lunge, right arm towards the ceiling. We lift out of our hips. Let's let this momentum carry as we tip onto the blade edges of our feet. And then reach for the back foot. Inhale up overhead. Exhale, settle. Back and reach. Inhale up overhead. Exhale, we settle and reach. Last one here. Inhale up overhead. And exhale, we settle and reach. Maybe the shakes and wobbles are really here right now with you. They're with me too. Coming back to face the back of the mat, hands frame the foot, and together we inhale and lift up to a supported single leg stance here. This time I'll place my block underneath my right hand. Breathe in and breathe out. And on our next breath, we inhale and we twist open to half moon. This time facing the left. Embrace the shakes, embrace the wobbles, especially as a ponytail resituates. Breathe here. And if you took it on the other side and would like to again, you can reach for your back foot and come into a little bit of a bow and arrow, pushing through your hips, feeling a nice chest expansion, feeling your hips just release. Breathe here. And then we'll release the back foot, bringing both hands back, fingertips gently on the mat now. And using the strength as we did before, we come through and meet in a standing single leg mountain pose, arms up overhead. Breathe in. And then exhale, we'll twist. Right arm will come onto our left knee, either staying here or reaching down and extending, pushing through, grabbing our foot. Breathe in and out. Using your strength, using your focus and your kindness. And then we'll woohoo unspiral together, finding your center again. Hey, we're human, right? Arms up overhead, we hold our left leg up in space, and then together, so slowly with control, we set the left foot back, finding a high lunge to the back of the mat. Inhale nice and long, and then exhale, we settle into warrior two, reach forward in reverse warrior. Inhale. And then exhale, let's face the front of the mat again, warrior two, tipping back to reverse warrior on this side. And then exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Frame the foot, step back into plank, your chaturanga. Inhale up, and exhale, downward dog. Beautiful work, you guys. Can we take this one breath to movement? I think we can. Good. We'll add in a little bit at the end here. So inhale our right leg nice and high to the ceiling, and exhale, we send it through. Inhale, we come up into upward face, upward high lunge. Goodness. Inhale everything long, and exhale, we settle and twist to the right. Great job this time. Can we already tip back? So we're in a twisted high lunge and reversing, looking back. And then with drama, we open up into warrior two. Good work. Hold here. Reach forward ever so slightly for our paintbrush. And then inhale, we push back, reverse warrior. Painting the sky, we come forward into our side angle, reaching up overhead. Let's do that one more time. Reverse warrior. I love this part of the flow. And then exhale, side angle, holding here. Just one breath. Inhale. And exhale. Can you now extend your right arm forward like you're holding a beach ball? And together we bring our arms up overhead. And then we settle back into Skandasana to the back of the mat. Good work. From here, we use our breath, twisting to the back of the mat. And then we open up low lunge twist. Inhale. And exhale, planting the hands. We lift up, supported warrior 3 or single leg kick. And then together we'll open up into half moon on this side, using a block if you would like, or not at all. Inhale. And exhale, both fingers, hips, all fingertips, come back and graze the mat. And together we meet again in a standing mountain pose. Taking a quick twist, either reaching for your foot or just your knee, your choice. Come up to center. Breathe here. And then together we step back, nice, slow, into a nice high lunge. Reach up, look up. And then exhale, warrior 2. And already we reverse our warrior, reach up overhead. And then again, facing the front of the mat, warrior 2. Come back, reverse warrior. Inhale. And exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Reset in your space. Plant the back knee. Untuck the toes. Reach up, low lunge. Inhale. And exhale, extend the front leg now. Runner's lunge. Maybe you airplane the arms behind you or just lightly set them down. Fingertips on the mat, framing the leg. 2 more here. Inhale, coming back, low lunge, reach up. Exhale, runner's lunge, fingertips on the mat or airplane behind. And last low lunge here. Reach up. And then we plant the hands down and we step back, chaturanga. Down, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Great work, you guys. Last time. Let's get to work. Raising the left leg up towards the ceiling, we send it through to the top of the mat in between our hands. Come up into high lunge. I remembered it this time. Extend everything nice and long, and together we exhale and twist. And then we inhale together and we come up and back into our warrior 2. Reaching slightly forward, we grab our paintbrush to paint the sky as we tip back, reverse warrior. And then exhale, side angle. Breathing here. Right arm up overhead. Inhale up. Exhale, tip back. And then again, side angle to the front is where we'll hold for 1 round of breath. Inhale, nice and long. Energy from fingertips to foot. Inhale again. And exhale, this time looking forward. Can you bring your left arm up now in front of your space? And then tip everything up and carry the momentum back into Skandasana to the back of the mat. And then together we twist towards the back, frame the foot. Keep twisting into your low lunge, reaching up, right arm towards the ceiling. And then exhale, hands plant, fingertips now on the mat as we shift our weight up into supported single leg stand. Breathe here as we open up now into half moon onto the left side, left hand, left foot up in space. Block can be underneath your hand or not at all. And then hands come back down, fingertips graze the mat as together we come back up to stand, really embracing the shakes and the wobbles on this side. And together we'll take a quick twist to the left, my right hand onto my left knee or reaching for your left foot. And then back up to center, take a breath in, and together a nice slow stance, like you're moving through molasses. Can you come back into a high lunge with grace? And even if it was not graceful at all, you made it. Inhale. And then exhale, warrior 2. Reach forward, reverse your warrior. And exhale, let's pivot back to the front of the mat. Warrior 2, reverse. Inhale. And then exhale, we cartwheel the hands down and come into a low lunge. Untuck your feet, untuck your toes. Back knee on the mat, we reach up, look up. Exhale, extend the front leg, either fingertips on the mat, framing your leg, or back behind airplane. Inhale, reach up, look up. And exhale, back down. Last time here, inhale, reach up, look up. And then framing the foot, we step back, plank pose, your chaturanga. And then downward facing dog, last time here. Breathe in and breathe out. So good, you guys. And let's bring our knees back down to the mat and find our way into child's pose. Reaching out far in front of us, fingertips almost feeling like we're Elastigirl, like our fingers can go farther than our body allows. Breathing into our back, feeling the expansion as our breath plays with space. And exhale. And then coming up to seat, finding a nice butterfly position or an easy seat as you wish. That's all I have for you. I hope that you enjoyed playing with this space in just the time that you have. And no matter what happens after this, where you go, where life takes you, I hope that you feel accomplished and proud of what you've just done. I cannot wait to see you next time, and I would love to know what you thought. So drop a comment, and remember, fuel your body well, hydrate, and be kind. You are doing amazing. You just did that. You showed up. And I look forward to flowing with you again soon. And I wish you a great rest of your day, your evening, or whatever else you have going on. See you again soon. Be well, everyone.